Okay, I'm gonna try joining again.
Skull Crusher
The Skull
Ale.
Crushers for me and my chaps.
Alright, I think I'm loading in.
I wonder if he'll pour 3 of them since you joined. Oh, he did. Nice.
Carl would approve of this. To a successful mission.
I'll see how it is and run. Just walk off. Don't toast me back.
Yeah. Skull!
Yours is empty. What are you toasting to?
Almost took his out.
Carl!
You're not stealing me drink, boy.
Salmon's for everyone. It's slamming time. Yeah. To the
Wait, how are you toasting?
Cheers, everyone.
V. Well, you can't do it because yours is empty, but...
I'll throw mine. Taking another toast now.
To the fallen. May your beards be thick and your gold satchels heavy. Yeah!
This is the kind of thing I love in game design, though. Somebody had to think one day, like, we need to make a button of toast.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Okay, Frank, how are we on toasting progress?
Yeah.
On the test server, toasting's working okay, but the
Well,
massive bug will delete the save file if you do it too often.
Rayru,
Hmm?
before we
Oh,
can
man.
grab this second beer.
I already took a second beer. I'm drunk as shit. Like, I'm seeing a lot. When do we think a third one would happen?
Whatever, you see, it's cool because there's a beer on here you can buy called the Leaf Lover Special, and I think that is like it's a Bloody Mary, and if you drink it, you get
Okay,
sobered up.
Oh shit! Okay, 3 in. I can't even keep myself.
You
right
passed
on the
out.
plane. What the shit? Where am I?
Then you passed out.
Am I just laying there? What's happening?
Yeah, you're laying down, and I'm dancing on top of you.
Doesn't sound like that's a strange way to say helping me. Not the pronunciation I'm used to. I mean, I guess I'm kind of a risk to myself, but I immediately start dancing when I get up. This is a very realistic dwarf simulator.
Are you still drunk though?
No, I'm sober as shit. I'm good.
Oh, I'm
Here,
drunk.
I can drive. I'm good.
I'm seeing doubles.
I got this. Is this thing? That's new.
I'm driving.
Hello.
I'm driving.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh, I can't steal it. It must be for show.
Who didn't show you?
The thing is, if you go down to the planet drunk, stay drunk on the
Yeah, I
planet.
forgot about that. But I think, don't you get like a damage buff if you're drunk? Just because it's like stupidness, like, you know, you don't
I
even
don't know.
realize when you're getting hit, kind of thing.
That would make sense.
I don't remember what game it was. It was like alcohol had like a reverse effect where if the character was not drunk, it actually fucked them up. Like being sober was one of the worst side effects in the game.
Is it Postal 2?
Well, that's actually a pretty reasonable assumption, but I think it was something dwarven related.
Next round is on me.
I mean, Postal 2 is actually a pretty
Oh.
awesome guess. What the? That's a lot of enemies.
Okay, I get this. I think I understand.
Oh, balls. That's some guys.
Oh man, being a sniper and drunk is a little hard. Maybe
The
nice
US
if it just
military
wore
usually-
off after time.
Doesn't it? Doesn't?
No.
You're
Not
just
that I was
you're just perma drunk. There's a bunch of nitro up there. Oh shit! What the hell's this?
Hey, look,
So how does that work if like Grim? Because he's drunk in real life, and then
yeah,
he's
watch.
drunk in game. Does it cancel it out?
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, it begins to look like you're pretty
So,
much
watch
sober at
this.
that point.
You see how I'm hitting
long as
him
your
and how
monitor's
it's,
got
how
full
it's
refresh
moving?
rate.
Ow!
Look over here.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the game swaying me with, and I'm not moving.
Attention. I found a
Yeah, 3 beers, I couldn't even, like, I actually was looking at the ceiling despite trying really hard not to.
I had 2 beers, so I'm seeing doubles every now and then.
Only 2 beers, though? I mean, come on, dwarven kids drink that much.
Well, this is some pretty good stuff apparently.
Well,
Yeah.
fair point.
Sounds like
It's the
it.
whole joke about the friggin' Scott Adams. I'm thinking of. The guy did Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster or something. Described as being basically, you know, if you need to ruin your life in a hurry.
Right.
Okay, Glyphid Warden's down.
I don't know how much help Enron's gonna be.
Hey, I'm just out mining. Don't mind me.
You can trust me with a pickaxe. Just need one hit. There we go. Got him. Glyphid Warden down.
Get out of here with that.
Okay, who just hit me? You stupid bastard. Yep. I'm covered in bug guts.
Sentry gun needs assembly. Sentry off.
Alright, let's find that car they were talking about.
Ooh, I got some Bismore.
There it is. I didn't get it because we haven't been playing and I didn't do anything. But there's different statuses here now. So if you have a suite at the casino, you're like silver status. Did up to like the 3rd mission in the casino, your gold status. And then if you did 5 missions and a few other things, then you're platinum. And then there's diamond. I don't remember how I get to diamond, but one of them they give you a pretty badass livery for one of the cars.
Yeah.
The car itself to buy it is like 2.3 mil.
Dang.
Eesh.
Okay, here's a free livery, but the car you have to put it on is all the money that you have. This game, man, they really push you to try to buy those shark cards.
They made. There was some scary story a while ago. The amount of money they've made off of those. I mean, it's terrifying. Whereas then again, like, what's a really crazy one? Fortnite. Like for a free game, it made in 1 year like $3 billion. Yeah, I mean that's enviable.
Yeah. Did you see any of you guys follow the Killing Floor devs? The second
Not lately.
game, they're still going on Killing Floor 2. They're adding guns. They're adding there's like Halloween, Christmas, whatever events. They're still doing all that stuff, and they are kind of at a point. They're knocking the stuff out so fast right now. They've posted a deal saying that they've been thinking about it internally for months and they've been discussing which way to go, but they're knocking them out so fast they can't keep that pace up and be able to do it for free anymore. So their choice now is they basically, each season that comes out, they're gonna have like 3 or 5 new guns, a couple clothing items, and certain things. You have to spend like $9.99 per season now. So they're doing season, like all these other games are doing. Apex, Fortnite, Clash of Clans is doing it now. You know, $9.99 per season or whatever. And
The Clash Royale one I actually kind of like, but
it's got a lot of people pissed off.
the whole the whole season thing I kind of like in some games if I actually sort of give a shit about them. But
Yeah,
now I can see people getting pissed off about it.
certain games, yeah. So it's essentially
Yeah.
turned into, they said originally at the beginning that the game, the updates, the DLC and all that stuff in Killing Floor 2 was going to be free. That's
Yeah.
their plan, that was their roadmap, all that stuff. And now they're like, hey, we kind of ran out of money and we're putting them out too fast, and to keep up that pace, we're going to need money now. So essentially they're doing paid DLC every season.
Yeah, that's
Well,
sketchy if you
Killing
promised
Floor
it.
1 though was paid DLC.
Right, but in 2 they said they weren't going to do that, and that's the biggest thing I think that people are pissed off about. They're
Yeah.
like, hey, we understand you doing that, but you said you were not going to do that, and now, you know, you're trying to keep a game alive that's X amount of years old, and now you're throwing DLC out. You know, scratch the shit, start making a new game that's polished and updated, and then bring out the game in DLC instead of trying to stretch out money out of a game that's not really... I mean, I guess it is dying.
Are you kidding me? Look at what they just did. They released a casino, and how old is that game?
Oh, and Grand Theft Auto? That's another thing, too, that people are freaking out. Because they kind of sneakily announced that there's 6. They've been working unofficially on 6. They haven't really fully announced it yet. But then they drop this thing, and people are like, what the fuck, man? Keep working on the new game. What is all this DLC shit? But the crazy thing is it brought so many people back. So it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
But they were never... The developers of Grand Theft Auto never said anything about making free DLC. They were very clear about that in the beginning. You buy all this stuff. The shit in the game is very expensive. They have shark cards. Killing Floor devs, Tripwire, they'd never done that other than the DLC originally. But when they did 2, the biggest thing I think is just saying, hey, we're doing this and this is the way we're going and we feel great about it. We're going to do it for free. And then X amount of years down the road, they're like, hey, sorry, we're going to have to make you pay for it. And if you really like the game, you'll pay. You know, a lot of people are saying, hey, we love the game. I don't mind paying for it if it's good content. But a lot of other people are pissed off because they're starting to charge for something they said they never would.
Well, here's the other thing. The game itself was not as expensive as
right.
a title either.
Right.
I actually was expecting them to... After they did the initial classes and all the initial games, I was expecting them to release DLC.
Right. And I don't mind.
KF2 that we would have to pay for.
If there was stuff on 1, because we're playing it now and I'm having a lot of fun, I'd buy the shit, you know?
I think it might change.
It's something I enjoy.
If they were saying like, hey, you know, we're going to keep up the amount of content we said before for free, but hey, you know, that's not going to be a ton of content. If you want to make like larger amounts, we're going to have to start charging for those.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, Titanfall 2, which I freaking love that game, but I mean, they put out a decent amount of content, but it wasn't as much as like a full expansion, but it was free.
Yeah.
If they said like, look guys, you know, we got a ton of new shit, but you know, that's going to require some actual money, that's kind of fair. I think they may just screwed themselves by not being very clear up front. Or not communicating anything well.
Yeah.
That's hard to do though, because people are also going to get pissed off pretty easily anyway.
Oh sure.
Right.
It's the name of the game now. It's the way society is. They want everything for free. They want it now, you know, and how dare you charge for it? But yet, when you do, so this will happen, and they'll put this stuff out, and people are going to buy into it. They're bitching about it now, but they're still going to buy into it, and they're going to play it. It's just something, you know, Grand Theft Auto, they were pissed about it because they're releasing another update. How dare you do that? You should be working on the new game. They release it, and it brings back more people than what they had originally online. It's crazy. So people complain, they still come back. You know, they'll still buy the Killing Floor stuff. They'll buy the gear. They'll buy the weapons. You know, but the cool thing that I think that I like about what they're doing is they're doing a shared thing. So say I buy the guns, the DLC, or whatever that they put out. If we're in a match together, all of you guys have access to the guns that I bought. So you can use them in that match with me.
I mean,
so that's kind of cool.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. That's kind of cool how they're doing that.
The problems that I run into with stuff like that is the ones that are so greedy, you know, they make so much money off of it, and you just know that they're just money grabbing.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind
Auto.
charging, but let's try and be a little more fair to the customer too.
Sure. Look at Grand Theft Auto. They release all this stuff, and when you're loading in the game, and you guys know how long it takes to load. The whole time you're in there loading, there's shit flashing, and there's like, oh, these new cars, and this is new, and that's new, and this is new. And you get in there and you go into it, and it's like 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 1.3 million, and it's like, come on, man, people can't afford this stuff. So you put all this stuff out, and then it's, you know, Grand Theft Auto has definitely been one of the worst
Yeah.
for pricing. They should have.
Dang! What the heck?
It should be more reasonable, or it should be at least easier to gain cash in the game to be able to get to this level.
But yeah, you also, it depends if the game's actually like, free to begin with. Like, Fortnite, I frankly don't mind paying for a lot of the stuff. You know, especially since, I mean, if you actually play the game, you get the seasons basically for free anyway, but...
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably put like 10 or 20 bucks into the game just because, I mean, frankly, it was stuff I wanted. And I
Oh,
mean,
sure.
it's a free game, why not? But I always get more iffy when it's a paid game to begin with.
I did the same with Apex. Same thing. It was free, so I was really enjoying the game, so I put real money into it.
Oh, yeah. I really wish Apex had better skins. That may just be a taste
I know.
thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, I have seen so many friggin' stupid Fortnite skins that I legitimately wanted when I saw them, and I remember looking through, like, when Apex launched, at least, they may have better ones now. I remember thinking, like, okay, you guys need to get a few of the, like, especially because Titanfall had some amazing fucking art to it.
Feel much better now.
I just was a little disappointed that, like, Apex, especially with more, like, interesting characters than you got in, like, Titanfall, just didn't look as interesting to me at first. But, I mean, they
Yeah.
can fix that.
Right, definitely.
I mean, I had a friend visiting recently who, like, legitimately hates Epic Games on, like, a deep personal level. And still was, like, watching me play Fortnite, was like, okay, that skin's kind of cool. Yeah, that one looks neat. Stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Even tried the game briefly and then decided they really did hate it.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Ooh, is that a Glyphid over there? It is. Yeah, I can't hit that Glyphid's weak spot. There we go. Good job.
I love how you can basically ride these guys and nothing can hit you.
Secured. Initiating launch
I
sequence.
actually saw recently the next No Man's Sky update is actually adding in rideable aliens.
Without you.
Rocket stone, brother.
That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
By the beard.
More Carl! Man, you guys got all the eggs.
I think so, yeah.
Gotta be efficient, man.